That cuts you, man. All right. Now get Deuteronomy 20, verse 10. All right.
Deuteronomy chapter 20, verse 10. When thou comest nigh unto a city to fight against it.
Right, let's talk more the enemy because during this time we weren't fighting amongst each other. We were going around and conquering all these other nations, mainly the Hamites. All right, read on.
Says, when thou comest nigh unto a city to fight against it, then proclaim peace unto it, and it shall be, if it make thee answer of peace and open unto thee, then it shall be that all the people that is found therein shall be tributaries unto thee, and they shall serve thee. And if it will make no peace with thee, but will make war against thee, then thou shalt besiege it. And when the Lord thy God hath delivered it into thine hands, thou shalt smite every male thereof with the edge of the sword.
Right, thou shalt smite every male with the edge of the sword. This is what the Moors did, man. When they attacked Sicily and Naples and those places, man. They killed the men and they took the women and spread their seed among them. Read on.
It says, Salakia. And when the Lord thy God hath delivered it into thine hands, thou shalt smite every male thereof with the edge of the sword. But the women and the little ones and the cattle.
There you go, the woman again, man. The reason why the woman is there, because you can take her to be your concubine, man. Read on.
If she hasn't laid with a man.
Yep.
It says, but the women and the little ones and the cattle and all that is in the city, even all the spoil thereof, shalt thou take unto thyself, and thou shalt eat the spoil of thine enemies, which the Lord thy God hath given thee.
That's right. Now jump to chapter 21 and verse 10.
Deuteronomy 21 verse 10 says, when thou goest forth to war against thine enemies, and the Lord thy God hath delivered them into thine hands, and thou hast taken them captive, and seest among the captive a beautiful woman, and hast a desire unto her, that thou wouldest have her to thy wife, then thou shalt bring her home to thine house, and she shall shave her head and part her nails, and she shall put the raiment of her captivity from off her, and shall remain in thy house, and bewail her father and her mother a full month. And after that thou shalt go in unto her, and be her husband, and she shall be thy wife.
Yeah, that's right. Now Yahanna's talking about you guys didn't do that, man. You guys didn't shave her head. First of all, we can't do that. Because you don't have full control over a woman, man. You don't even have full control over your Israelite woman, Yahanna.
Correct.
Like me and the brother was saying, does your fucking woman separate herself during her menstrual cycle?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't, man.
Correct.
All right. If you were in a fight, your woman would get emotional, and she'd hit the man that you're fighting. And guess what? You would have to chop her hands off. But can you do that? No, because you get locked up, man. Alright, so guess what? We're in a battle right now. You take a concubine and you pop her. You can't tell her, baby, listen, you gotta shave your head and, I gotta cut your nails. You can't do that. Because they won't understand it and you can't force it upon them, man.
You go to jail.
You go to jail, man. Alright? Now go to chapter 17 verse 17 because it shows you that you can have concubines, you can have wives, but the reason why a lot of kings fell off is because they had too many, and there's a law in that. So read that.
Deuteronomy 17 verse 17. Neither shall he multiply wives to himself.
Right. This is talking about any king of Israel that is set over Israel. It tells you that he shall not multiply wives unto himself. Because why? Because women, let me tell you something, women make you fall off, man. Alright? Women can make you do all kinds of shit. The scripture says many men have gone out of their wits for women. So, a lot of men, they go out of their wits for women. It tells you also in the Apocrypha that there was a woman. She took the crown off the head of the king and she smacked him with it, and he didn't do shit. You know that's in second Esdras or first Esdras, I think.
Yeah, kind of.
You know, so that's why the scripture don't multiply wives. I mean, is it going off if you multiply wives? No, but like Paul said, all things are lawful, but not all things are expedient, meaning profitable.
Kind of.
You know,
And
so yeah,
no, I wanted to say, because in the old school, he likes to bring up the old school, but he doesn't talk about them women back there in the old school.
yeah,
Like they were so righteous. You know, he should talk about the women in the old school. They used to try and say good morning, my lord.
yeah,
Call the brothers, oh my lord, and try to keep their head wrapped.
yeah.
Try to wear skirts, but they were still whores.
They're still whores.
They were sleeping with different men,
Yep, giving them diseases.
giving them diseases. So what is he talking about, man?
Crazy.
They're proven to be whores.
Yep, that's right.
Deuteronomy 17:17. Neither shall he multiply wives to himself, that his heart turn not away. Neither shall he greatly multiply to himself silver and gold. And
Just to 17.
to 17. Yeah.
All right. Get Songs of Solomon 6 and 8. I'm going to read this. This is Second Chronicle, chapter 11 and 21. And Rehoboam loved Maacah, the daughter of Absalom, above all his wives and his concubines, for he took 18 wives and 60 concubines. 60 is 60, man. He had 60 concubines, man. All right, and begat 28 sons and 60 daughters. All right, and the Most High didn't intervene, man. The Most High didn't tell him, yeah, you're going off. All right, he didn't send an angel to tell him, yeah, you're going off, man. All right, he had 60 concubines. Okay. Yeah. So get Songs of Solomon, chapter 6 and 8.
Songs of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 8. Says, there are 60 queens and 40 concubines.
Right, 40 concubines, which is 80 concubines. Go on.
And virgins without number.
All right, that was the point. And get Genesis 25 verse 1. I'm going to read 2 Samuel chapter 5 and 13. And David took him more concubines and wives out of Jerusalem after he was come from Hebron, and there were yet sons and daughters born to David. So like I said, tell David he went off, man. It says David was a man after the Most High's heart. He didn't sin by those concubines, man.
Nope.
He didn't follow the gods of the concubines. When he sinned, he committed adultery. All right, and he numbered Israel. He didn't sin by multiplying concubines, man. So what the hell you niggas talking about, man? All right.
Yeah, can I say something?
Yeah, yeah.
So that means we have to apply that to also his son
That's
Solomon.
right. That's right.
So that means Solomon couldn't be going off by sleeping with concubines.
Rehoboam.
Rehoboam.
You know?
Exactly. Exactly, man. So these guys are completely going off because that's their only argument is that Solomon.
Is
went
that
off.
Solomon? But they don't understand that scripture, man.
Mankind.
You know, and every other scripture disproves what the hell you're talking about, and we just read them, man.
Mankind.
All right, so read that.
Genesis 25 and 1. Then again, Abraham took a wife, and her name was Keturah.
And Keturah is a concubine. She's not an Israelite. Read on.
And she bare him Zimran, and Jokshan, and Medan, and Midian, and Ishbak, and Shuha, and Jokshan begat Sheba, and Dedan. And the sons of Dedan were Ashurim, and Letushim, and Lu'ummim. And the sons of Midian, Ephah, and Epher, and Hanok, and Abidah, and Eldaah. And these were the children of Keturah. And Abraham gave all that he had unto Isaac, but unto the sons of the concubines which Abraham had, Abraham gave gifts and sent them away from Isaac his son.
That's right. So the sons of the concubines, man. That you can't get any more plain than that. The Most High didn't. Abraham didn't go off, man.
At all.
You know. Abraham was blessed. He lived a long life.
Yep.
You know, he had many sons. One prominent being Isaac. All right, read on. Hey, oh, hold on. And what about Hagar? Hagar was an Egyptian. That's another cut on you niggas, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hagar's an Egyptian. She's a Mizraimite, a Hamite, man.
Hamite.
Was he worshiping a fucking obelisk or whatever? No, he wasn't. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Verse 5.
No, that was
okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get First Maccabees chapter 5 and 28. Hereupon Judas and his host turned suddenly by the way of the wilderness unto Basora. And when he had won the city, he slew all the males with the edge of the sword, and took all their spoils, and burned the city with fire. The word booty means spoil, man. Today booty means what? A piece of ass. So you know what the hell he took, man. Alright? You have some?
Yeah, I had First Kings.
Yeah.
First Kings 11 and 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women,
which is an Egyptian.
like
Abraham dealt with an Egyptian, so Solomon wasn't going off, man. All right, yeah.
It said, but King Solomon loved many strange women together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, the Ammonites, the Edomites.
Hold on, King David's grandmother was a Moabite, Ruth. You know, for that idiot talking about if you have any heathen blood in you on your mother's side, then you're a biracial Israelite. So that means that it says that means that King David's not gonna be our king then, according to your dumb ass, man. See, you niggas are stupid as hell, man. And you guys, if you follow them, you better watch out, man. That's why we're making these videos.
Yeah, that's right.
You know,
yeah.
That's why the elders cut Yahanna, for young brothers to not get messed up. But hey, if you get messed up, that was predestinated, man. That means you're 2/3 and you're weak.
Yeah, that's right, man.
For you humble brothers that don't know really what's going on, you know, you just came in 6 months ago. You know, you're just studying and trying to be humble. These are what the videos are for, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
We done.
It says, but King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonianites, and the Hittites, of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go in unto them, neither shall they come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart after their gods.
Yep. That's plain, man. You can't get any more plain than that.
Yep.
All right. If your argument is that you can't go into them, period, that means Abraham went off. All right. That means Moses went off. He had a Cushite.
Yeah.
And guess what? Aaron and Miriam had a problem with it, and the Most High cursed Miriam with leprosy.
I get that. Exactly.
Like I said, you niggas are the same bitch ass niggas in the wilderness for 40 years that was giving Moses hell, man.
Yeah.
Alright? You were the same ass bitch made niggas, man. Alright?
Yep.
The Most High didn't have a problem with him taking a Cushite, man.
No.
Okay? Yeah, read that.
Yep. It's this is Numbers or should I start from 1?
Yeah, 1's good.
I'll start from Numbers 10 verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, make thee two trumpets of silver, of a whole piece shalt thou make them.
No, I think you gotta go.
Oh, 12. I'm sorry, Salakia, brothers. 12.
Yeah, 12.
I was mistaken. Numbers 12 and 1. And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married.
That's right. So they spake against Moses. They had a problem with Moses because he took an Ethiopian woman. Yeah. Let's see if the Most High had a problem with it, man.
Yeah, like this is Yahanna.
Yeah, this is Yahanna.
Yeah, exactly. And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman who he had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman. And they said, hath the Lord indeed spoken only by Moses? Hath he not spoken also by us? And the Lord heard it. Now the man Moses was very meek above all the men which were upon the face of the earth. And the Lord spake suddenly unto Moses and said unto Aaron, and unto Miriam, Come out ye